Back to Jalen and Jacoby. Jalen Rose, 9 p.m. tonight. Huge game in college basketball. One of the most anticipated regular season games in years. North Carolina Duke, the rivalry continues. The prices for this game have already gone to Super Bowl levels. The hype around this game is so high. When we spoke about it, you pointed something out. You asked a great question. You said, how many things is Zion Williamson expected to save?
Can I save her? I want to be saved.
Zion, is so much pressure on this young man just to save everything.
So it's only right that we acknowledge all of the layers of things that I hear people suggest that one great athlete named Zion Williamson is going to save.
None of this pressure is on RJ Barrett. He's just playing basketball. But Zion has to save everything. Let's start the list here, and this is going in chronological order. The first thing that Zion Williamson needs to save, college basketball.
Absolutely.
You got to save college basketball first.
Tennessee was ranked number 1. We didn't talk about them at all.
Nope. Virginia was ranked number 1. Didn't talk about that.
Carolina's ranked number 8. Not talking about them at all.
Nope.
Zion is the show, and rightfully so. He can dunk with both hands.
Yep.
He's a physical specimen.
And he's got great teammates too, but everyone focused on Zion.
And rightfully so. He deserves the attention, but also to whom much is given, much is required. And for college basketball, the Duke Blue Devils have become must-see TV this season, largely based on the fact that they have Zion.
So after he saves college basketball, then he, a couple months later, guess what else he has to save?
The NBA draft.
The NBA draft is next. So now he's got to save the NBA draft.
No doubt about it. You're going to see Zion suited and booted. You're going to see so many people tuning in.
It's going to be one of the most watched drafts in the recent memory.
First, the lottery.
Yeah, you got to save that first. Yep, save the
lottery.
Yep.
And then the draft. So Zion is required to save college basketball this year, win the championship with Duke. Everybody's going to be clamoring for the lottery, and then he's got to save the draft because everybody wants to see where he ultimately ends up.
Next, he has to save a failing franchise.
Oh, yeah. Stop trying for Zion.
Whether it's the Magic or the Knicks or the Suns or whoever.
There are multiple teams right now that are tanking in order to get Zion in uniform. So, therefore, he's going to be required to get drafted number 1, go to that lottery team, and just save.
And just fix everything.
Just fix everything.
If you add Zion to the Cavs, all of a sudden they're competing for a championship. He's got to do that. But then, once you save the failing franchise, there's also pressure on you. You got to save a shoe company next.
No doubt about it.
Because you're going to be signing a big deal.
You're going to sign a mega deal.
Big deal.
He's going to be the face of that promotion. He's going to be a part of advertising. They're going to showcase his personality. And he's going to get a big-time number. Because he's an explosive athlete.
He's going to sign with Nike, isn't he?
It's tough to say right now.
Well,
blank checks. You see Kawhi with New Balance. You see Steph Curry with Under Armour. You see LeBron, KD, Kyrie with Nike.
You think Puma's going to
see
come out with some money?
With Puma?
We'll see.
Everybody's going to be in the bidding war.
It's going to be a bidding war, and he's going to sign it's going to be like a 10-figure deal, 11-figure deal. Next, Zion Williamson needs to save the city that he lives in.
Correct.
Because you explain how it's not just the team and what you do on the court.
Basketball players, professional athletes are required to be role models, unlike entertainers. So therefore, not only will he be required to be a productive basketball player that saves a failing franchise and hopefully leads them to a championship, he's going to be the face in the community.
What specifically are they going to ask him to do?
Charitable.
Go to events.
Charitable responsibilities.
Cut some ribbons with big scissors.
No doubt about it.
Make some appearances with political figures from the city.
Shake hands and kiss babies.
Of course. That's just part of it.
He's going to be on billboards in the city.
So many billboards in the city. And then, once he's saved college basketball, saved the lottery, saved the draft, saved the shoe company, saved the franchise, saved the city, finally, he's already got to save the dunk contest.
Got to save the dunk contest.
And it might work.
This year, we were talking about the dunk contest, anticipating next year's. So we had eyeballs on Giannis's tweet. And, Donovan Mitchell responded.
He wants to get involved.
Oh, wow. You put those two guys with Zion, now all of a sudden the dunk contest is back.
I really think he is going to save the dunk contest, and let me explain why. Once Zion is involved, just like everything else that Zion's involved in, eyeballs will be there. And do you know what that is? That's an opportunity for stars. He alone, whether he even performs in the corner, he could average 7 points a game. But he's going to bring eyeballs and bring star power to the dunk contest. And I think that it's like a party. Once you know one person's coming, somebody else decides to come, then somebody else decides to come. Next year's dunk contest is going to be one of the highest rated we've ever seen.
And the gentleman that won this year happens to be a rookie.
Hamidou Diallo. And he better be in the lab right now.
And he averaged 11 minutes a game.
He better be in the lab right now.
Scoring 4 points. Like, a lot of people was like, how did he even get invited? And he ended up winning.
With all this pressure on him to do all of this, do you think it gets to him?
Nope. He's not going to feel the pressure at all. Just go out and play the game that you love and do your best. And he sees, or will continue to see, how the dominoes around him change because all of those people are going to be lining their pockets with Zion. So guess what he's going to be doing? Lining his own pockets as well. That's how this goes.
Finally, so much talk about Antonio Brown. And under the radar, Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell's, he's had an off season. He's had an off regular season, and now he's in his off season. He seems to be enjoying it. He put up this picture on social media. See, he's just playing video games, no big deal. But look down in the corner there. Those are cones that are shaped like that because you take tobacco and stuff up those cones and then smoke hand-rolled cigarettes. Right, Jalen? Is that how those work?
Yeah, pretty much. I would assume that he's taking his post down by now.
He must have. He must have. So, Jalen, he's stuffing those with tobacco, right?
Not gonna be able to do it. But here's the thing that is.
What's that?
Roger Goodell's on the phone.
What's he have to say?
That's a failed test.
Oh, that's a failed test?
Yeah.
Oh. Come on, Le'Veon. Come on, Le'Veon.
I mean, what are you supposed to do with his time?
Come on, Le'Veon. Also, like,
he getting his Bob Marley on.
He had like 15 of those things too.
Well, how about this? Well, he had like about 15 of them, but it was like 15 spaces that were empty too.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think happened with those? What do you think happened with those? Le'Veon, that's a failed test. Jalen, football is a dangerous game. I'm going to show you a sport that is so much more dangerous than football right after this.